After all this time, it's finally here. The moment we both dreamed of. The Assault Horizon bonus videos.
Yeah, it took us long enough.
Yeah, what's 2 years between friends?
Not much.
So yeah, these are the survival missions, which you can access through the little special menu at the, I guess, top page of the game.
Phoenix.
And yeah, we'll be explaining these in a little bit detail as we go along, but you can also see one of our amiibo planes that we missed showing off over the course of the proper LP.
Well, there were too many to show off.
Oh well, Captain Falcon's at least getting his due here.
Expect heavy anti-aircraft fire from below, so be careful. You will also be flying fairly low to the ground as you attack.
So yeah, you can kind of see they call these things survival missions for a reason. You got your timer right down there at the bottom where this is literally just straight up arcade mode. You have to fight for everything you get.
Yeah.
So you get probably 15 or so, or 50 seconds to start with, and certain enemies, like you can see here, are tagged with time, and killing those will extend the time that you have to complete the mission. Other enemies will refill your special weapons or even missile counts, and as you can also see, you only start with, depending on the mission, 50% health.
Oh, there's one where you start with 20, I think.
Oh yeah, I think that's the last one, isn't it?
I don't remember which one it is. But you start really limited, which in some of them actually is not the nicest thing.
And then, yeah, basically, certain enemies will be tagged with health upgrades, so yeah, if you kill them, you can get back up to full health, or if you take damage, you can actually replenish your health by taking out specially marked enemies. And then there's also one down there that's marked random, and as you can probably guess, that's a random bonus.
Yeah, that's completely random. That changes between replays of the mission. But besides that, this is basically the story missions again.
Yeah, there's a minor bit of remixing, I think, in them.
Yeah, some of these enemies that give you back your health and ammo and stuff are new, but besides that, all the radio chatter is the same, all the objectives are the same.
Yeah, and the helicopter there you can see under the Not World Trade Center, that one had a whole bunch of stars under its time, thing. So you actually can achieve more time, more weapons, whatnot, depending on how higher the star rating is.
Yeah. Oh wait, is this... This is Groupies, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
There's not too many survival missions that are escort type. So you really want a fast plane for this one.
And yeah, you can't get much faster outside of the special planes than the F-22. Which we actually didn't get to show off over the course of the normal LP, so it's finally getting its due here as well, too.
Yeah, because you unlock it, if I remember right, by completing mission 20 on hard or something stupid like that.
So, you must be...
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
This is Transporter Dryman. We're currently transporting a government VIP.
Ever since, 5 and, on and off Ace Combats, the F-22 has, some stupid requirements to unlock. Even though it's, literally the cover plane for, every game, aside from, 6 and 5.
Yeah. But as you can see, we're starting this with 3 regular missiles and no special weapons. And that's it.
At least you got 3 minutes to play around with, but...
Yeah, but the enemies spawn in on a timer. So the 3.5 missions aren't the problem.
Get them near the transporter.
Also, it helps when you know where the enemies spawn. But yeah, you definitely need to get some gun kills in here.
Yeah, I'm having horrible Operation Katina flashbacks.
Also, we should mention that all these bonus missions are set to normal difficulty. And that's not choosable.
You're as good as I've heard. I'll fly this thing with everything I've got.
Because otherwise, some of the special missions later on would be a bit more annoying.
Yeah, hello, Opera House.
A slight bit more annoying.
Also, I do appreciate it. You can kind of make it out down there at the mini-map on the bottom, but the special targets are also color coordinated on the mini-map too. So like, once you figure out like, yeah, time is purple, random are orange,
Yeah.
like missiles are blue, like the second they pop up on the mini-map, you can actually pick and choose what ones you want to go for.
I was really hoping not to get defense from that random one. I wanted special weapons. Because XMAAs are really nice on this mission.
Target destroyed.
At least the enemy planes make it nice and easy to line up behind them and shoot them down.
Yeah. Like, I know it tends, like, it tries to bring a little bit of complexity and challenge to it, but in the end, it is still Babby's first Ace Combat.
Damn, they're laying on the heat. I'll make sure our special guest here covers the bill.
And again, I say that as someone who loves the shit out of this game. Like, I don't think it's left my 3DS in probably, hell, since I did the LP originally.
It's a nice game. I didn't even mind having to replay everything twice.
Well, again, I just gotta thank you because, like, you went above and beyond for this LP. Oh god, yeah, now look at all the shit that's spawned in.
Yep. I mean, it's nice you don't actually have to defeat all the bonus-giving targets.
On board too.
Yeah, just the priority ones, yeah.
Yep. And that XMA made that
Rebel aircraft destroyed.
much faster than going after all of them with missiles.
We owe you our lives.
Compared to my first run
As good as I've heard.
of this in the campaign, on my first playthrough, this was easy and nice.
We've got a Phoenix on our side. Now to get our celebrity home safely. Thanks, Scarface Squadron.
Yeah, cheesing the game with the higher, like, spec planes when you come back and redo some of this stuff is disturbingly satisfying at times.
And I don't remember which one this is.
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, the good old bloody vomit Su-33 or Su-37.
Yep.
Move out.
Why did you pick this color scheme again?
I used the plane for Toxic Rain.
Oh god, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, this one. As you can see, you start with 20% health, which is like 1 or 2 AA hits, but missiles instantly kill you. And I don't know if I gave you all my recordings or if you included it, but I had a couple deaths on this one.
Yeah, I think I've edited most of them out. Like, yeah, I know I tried to keep them as brief as I could for time, and also, yeah, to save you a little bit of face.
I mean, as you can see, I got hit by one stray bullet, and down to 15%.
At least it's generous enough to spawn in a defense target right there.
Yeah.
Don't get too separated from them.
It's
Return
like,
to the fleet immediately.
don't... Alright, I should say it's been a while since I've played this one, I can't remember. Are the, like, the different special spawn-ins, are they random too, or...
No, they are all
are
fixed.
they... Oh, okay.
The only random thing about them is what you get from the random ones.
It's like, I know I played the Opera House mission enough times that I definitely know that one is fixed, but, that basically has everything spawned in right from the get-go, so...
It's a fun one. We'll see it. But yeah, on normal, probably even on Ace, I wouldn't really bother with those AA guns. Except for killing stuff. But with 25% health, they might actually kill you.
Also, yeah, I'm just constantly marveling, like, of all the parts you've unlocked for all these planes, which just cheese the physics in the game. Because it's like, again, like, you will see coming up in, like, Opera House at the end of the video, but it's like, planes should not be able to move sideways like this.
What? It's plane drifting. It works.
Yeah. Multi-track drifting.
Don't let them escape that easily. Make them pay for it.
Oh, I saw a really hilarious version of that meme. It's like, you know what the trolley problem is?
Nope.
Oh, it's a thought experiment where you've got a trolley coming down the tracks, and there's like a switch junction where you can send it down one track or send it down another, and it's like down the end of one track, like there's like
Oh,
one
that one.
person.
That one.
Yeah, like the president is tied up on one track, but down the other track there's like 50 random people. So it's like, okay, what solution do you do? And so then, like, I saw that, and then attached to it was the multi-track drifting one.
Warship 2, damage report. Phoenix, Warship 4 is taking damage. Eliminate all rebel threats in the area.
I mean, I have 34 missiles. I don't need to use guns, but why should I?
Yeah. You always gotta show off, don't you?
All enemy threats have been removed.
Ah, that's coming now, they're showing off.
Our fleet should be safe. Mission is a success.
Thanks, Scarface Squadron.
I mean, if planes could go this slow in real life, or aircraft carriers this fast, I think landing on them would be really easy.
She'd like to see you two.
I know, like, I heard, like, I got shit from the thread, like, oh, who says you can't land a Terminator on an aircraft carrier?
Crying out loud. You got it, Captain. Phoenix!
I was not expecting that one.
I knew that was gonna make you laugh.
I was basically more expecting the scene from Hot Shots.
Nah, couldn't edit it in there. But anyways, here's a special plane that's finally making its grand debut.
I think I used it before.
Maybe, but it's we'll call it its grand debut here. This one was sent to me by one of my fans from YouTube / future guest commentator Eyecatcher, the Unstealth Bomber.
Ground missile silos exhaust duct.
I think I remember talk in one of your threads about stealth planes being pink actually being more stealthy.
Really? I must have missed that.
There's a limited angle from where you can fire at the exhaust duct.
But nobody wanted to paint them pink.
Watch your distance to the ground.
It's probably got something to do with like a red shift or something.
Hey, it's that Firebird insignia!
I don't know. I'm sure someone in the comments for this video will explain it to me in full graphic detail.
Yeah. And back there, I was a bit annoyed at one of the special cockpits I put on. The one where your regular missiles can target multiple targets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is annoying when you want to shoot on a specific plane and there's two in front of you.
So it basically gives the plane what the XFA-27 has by default.
Yep.
Nice. Or not nice, depending on the situation, I suppose.
I mean, it's nice for ground targets that aren't tanks, so only take one hit. But if you want to kill one plane and there's two right next to each other, that's a bit more annoying.
Oh, that's not planes. It's like, stall warnings, what are those?
Well, you can stall in this game.
Not when you do it, apparently.
Well, if you're drifting in space, it's not that easy to stall as long as you start going again. And this was the part where I actually noticed a control feature I had not noticed in the 20 hours of this game I played before. Because you can actually choose your target by touching on the touchpad on the 3DS.
The exhaust duct has been destroyed.
Huh.
2 more remaining.
Again, yeah, like, I saw that in the recording, I'm like, what the hell is that? That's actually pretty innovative, and again, like, not something that I don't think anyone who would have played this game would actually know to use.
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed. What? There was plenty of space there.
Oh.
High G turns are great.
Again, Ace Combat gets a lot of shit for being anime as hell, and goddamn are we showing it off here in practice.
Be able to deploy a large-scale ballistic missile attack. Scarface Squadron.
I mean, there's gonna be more of that.
It's like, what are you talking about? Of course the Nighthawk can turn on a dime.
Why shouldn't it?
And again, another plane that we never get the chance to show off, the MiG 1.44 flat pack, aka the Captain Hamilton special.
Also, I think the only time I take out the SODs.
Now entering combat airspace.
Oh, nice. We're actually going to get to see them fire, or we're at 0 ammo for them, so probably not.
And at 10% health. I think I also died at least once or twice on this mission. Because there's not that many defense power-ups.
Failure is not an option.
Also, this is the point where it kind of becomes apparent if you're listening to the soundtrack that basically Assault Horizon Legacy has found out that Electrosphere exists and has basically raided its sound archive.
Phoenix, watch your altitude.
And honestly, like, I give Electrosphere its measure of shit for just being the fucking weird Ace Combat, but it has an amazing soundtrack, so at least it's consistent in that regard with the other Ace Combats.
It's no puddle of mud.
God damn it.
Good. Now head east. We're bringing down the keep.
I love how you don't even bother to go for all the goodies that spawn in behind you.
There were none spawning behind. They're all around the castle.
Oh, I was gonna say, I just realized, they spawn in front of you. I'm reading the map backwards.
But yeah, you definitely want this defense upgrade really early, although it's only 10%.
I was gonna say, like, wait, did you actually kill that one? I don't think your health moved a bit.
And you definitely want to kill as much of that AA as fast as possible. I mean, again, I got hit once.
Yeah. And again, I think you're playing at a disadvantage here because, like, I asked you to show off the flat pack here, but it's like, it's a gigantic ass plane with a huge ass hitbox. So, like, if you even like get within like, I don't know, 20 miles of an AA emplacement, you're getting hit.
Yeah, at least it doesn't turn too bad. Could be better.
You're out of special weapons.
Yeah, and like that's consistent with its appearance in 5 too, which is like the only other game that it shows up in. And like it's a little bit sluggish, but compared to some of the other stuff you unlock around the time you get it, it's actually pretty damn good.
I mean,
Like,
most of the planes aren't too bad. I mean, you can't do a canyon run in an F-35 because that thing turns sluggish as hell. But yeah, I really want this missile boost. Because 0 missiles, 0 special weapons on a ground attack is a bit annoying.
especially with 13% health.
That's less of a problem because besides that flag gun and that AA gun, I think that was all the air defense.
Oh, well, there you go.
Although there's still an air target on the map.
Oh, there's a
the
helicopter in the base, yeah.
yeah, with a defense bonus that you totally need after everything that can shoot back is dead.
Not just that, a 3-star defense bonus.
Well, and of course I have to go for it first. From way up high to be able to actually hit it.
You gotta get that S rank. And I do appreciate that the kill cam is back in Assault Horizon Legacy. Like, I never really used it because, like, the game is so bloody hectic at times that you can't really afford to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I never even knew how to actually use it before I tried in this. Because who would get, without a manual, who would get the idea to just hold the button down? Especially
again,
if this is your first Ace Combat.
Whereas, like, me coming at it, I do appreciate that, like, the control scheme, even on the 3DS, has remained relatively consistent from the PS2, PS3, and Xbox games.
I mean, I'm playing on easy mode controls. Otherwise, they would be even more the same.
The target has been taken out. We have captured the keep.
But yeah, I got hit once.
We have seized the
I didn't
rebels'
need
food
those
and
defense
supply
boosts.
base. This will also allow Allied forces to regain footing in this area.
And now for the fun one.
I think so. Let's see it. Yeah, I think Opera House might be... Yep, here we go. Yep, this is the last one, and what better to take out for it?
Then the fastest, most twitchy plane in the game.
Decked out with a whole suite of mods, too, so watch this shit.
The offshore drilling facility.
And you're already faster than most of the other planes.
Yep.
Into a seabound base. Good luck.
And again, highly appropriate that we take out the insane, specced out future plane with the Electrosphere music playing in the background.
Shutting down the rebel forces. Failure is not.
Ah, God, I'm getting whiplash just watching this.
At times it's hard to control, especially when you're doing high G turns sideways. But yeah, this is one of the missions where you really need to get the time boosts. As you can see, we're down to 15 seconds,
Yep.
and I still need to kill this one.
Watch out, Phoenix.
Like, yeah, if you take, like, a normal plane into this run, like, the first time I ever played this mission, I timed out before I even hit the second oil platform. Or before I actually hit the oil depot here.
Yeah, you need to hold S to the time boosts. I mean, now the
like,
2 minutes is nice enough. You can, especially with this plane, probably finish the mission with that time, but you need it.
Also, yeah, I love how this thing is, like, so maneuverable now with all the mods on it. It can practically VTOL.
It can do that without all the mods. Not as easily. I mean, I went all in on stability and mobility.
Yep. Oh god, I can't believe you didn't die there.
I can't remember how often I had to replay this. But I think it was more than once, because I ran into something.
Yeah, again, I think there was a lot of deaths that I cut out here. There was... Well, I won't spoil anything, but...
There she is.
But also, yeah, you haven't gotten another time bonus since that last one, and, like... Look at this, we're already pretty much done.
The target has been destroyed. Opera House is now off.
Yeah, now the hard part, air braking,
Successfully cut off the
and air braking, and air braking.
also allow Allied forces to regain footing in this area.
So yeah, this was the part where I said, okay, now... Oh god, helicopter spawning, but yeah, I said, okay,
Yeah, I
show off...
totally didn't know that there was a helicopter down there.
But yeah, so I said, okay, now, at the end, show off and then slam into the oil rig just to match the footage that you sent me last year, so you didn't actually slam into that, so...
Nope.
Again, here, yep. The saddest death. But okay, here comes some physics-defying shit here.
Watch out, Phoenix.
Well, the A10 is a really, really, really stable plane in this game.
Like,
Even the
just
Bowser variation.
I was gonna say, like, that was just in general, like, you add in the Bowser amiibo one that we're flying here.
I mean, look at this. Every other plane would be stalling out at this speed. The A10, you can go even slower.
Like, again, this is practically a helicopter now.
Also, this is not in the survival mission. As you might
Yeah,
have
this is-
noticed, 15 minutes is a bit more than you get in that.
And yeah, as you can tell by the soundtrack, it's playing the normal version instead of the Electrosphere song.
But yeah, you wanted showboating, so I had to at least play around a bit.
And I do very much appreciate that, yes.
The target has been destroyed. Opera House is now ours. We successfully cut off the rebels' fuel supply. This will also allow Allied
Yeah,
forces
see? 100 speed and it's still not stalling.
It's like, yeah, at this point you could just put the landing gear down and park it.
Yep. Most of the other planes, when you get below like 300-ish, and you're going nose down.
Rebel
So yeah,
submarine
this one isn't part of the survival missions either. I just didn't have a place to really put this anywhere. So, again, we didn't get the chance to show off any of the propeller planes, or at least not in any detail in the original run.
I flew
But
one
also-
of them.
Yeah,
I replayed Pearl Harbor.
Oh, you did, yeah. Oh god, yeah, I remember that. Taking the Zero out for a city on fire.
But yeah, this was...
launched a ballistic missile. It's aimed for St. Arc. You have to destroy
I kitted this one out with all the speed upgrades. all of them. And automatic gun firing. And the missile is faster than you. At least at this height from the ground.
Yeah.
So you
Because,
you have to play around with altitude, because for each plane there's a different altitude where they're fastest. As you can see, I'm going up, and the airspeed is going up. Also cutting corners.
But yeah, anyway, the general purpose of this run is, again, Eyecatcher said in the comments that it actually is possible to catch up with the missile and destroy it with the propeller of the Zero or the other World War II plane in the game. So we're just trying to test that to see if it's possible.
Hurry up and destroy that missile!
It's really hard to even get close to the missile, especially if it's faster than you. And I don't know if the Hellcat or the Zero is faster. I haven't compared them.
I don't know, I'd assume the Zero's faster, but... Again, I might be misremembering things, but I think that's kind of the reason why they were turned into kamikaze planes, was they were kind of shit in a dogfight, but they could slam into stuff really goddamn quickly.
The city is now in sight.
As you can see, the missile is jinking around everywhere, so you can't even really try to hit it, especially not with one of the prop planes.
But anyway, that's it for the survival mission, so coming up next time, we'll check out the Amiibo planes.
We're checking out my wasted money.